A surprise without a name. Yes, there are surprises that cannot easily be explained, nor contained in words. Silent surprises. Discreet ones? Almost invisible. Yet powerful enough to transform an entire vision of humanity. It is strange, but through this surprise I came to understand something very deep about the place of charity in today's world. A charity we often proclaim with our lips, but struggle to live in the simplicity of everyday life. Sometimes, we are incapable of being truly charitable, not because we lack faith, but because we allow ourselves to be trapped by purely human criteria, language, origin, skin color, social status, titles, or positions. And yet, charity never begins with criteria. It always begins with a gaze. I am an Ivorian priest. I was born in Côte d'Ivoire on August 12th, in a certain year that I humbly keep in silence. I am a missionary priest. I am also a computer scientist. Two vocations that may seem far apart at first, and yet they meet in the same desire: to understand the human person, to serve the human person, to encounter the human person where they truly are. I love traveling. I love discovering new cultures, new civilizations, new faces. Every journey is a school for me. Every encounter is a lesson. Every situation, even the most unsettling one, adds something to my understanding of humanity. Yes, I know it deeply. Every human being is a sacred story. The human person is created in the image of God. But sometimes, life must remind us of this truth in a painful way, so that it may descend from the mind into the heart, and from the heart into the flesh. After serving for some time in a sanctuary in Abidjan, a desire was born within me. A simple desire, yet a demanding one, to learn English. I did not master this language. Not at all. Only a few scattered words. A few hesitant sentences. Nothing more. I said to myself, if I truly want to learn, I must immerse myself. I must go where the language is alive. Where it is spoken, breathed, lived. That is how I found myself in Zambia, in the city of Kitwe. A new country. A new culture. A new way of living the faith. I had to learn English. And also a bit of Swahili. But very quickly, a question imposed itself on me. How can one learn a language without being close to people? It is almost impossible. Not knowing the language well, I made a simple, almost instinctive decision. Every Sunday, I would attend a nearby parish. The church is always meant to be a place of encounter. A place where one hopes to find a family. A place where differences should fall away. Every Sunday, I sat next to a family. Always the same one. Week after week. I smiled. I nodded. I tried a few awkward words. But during the sign of peace, the greeting was cold. Very cold. A hand extended without warmth. A wandering gaze. A polite gesture without soul. I was there, present. Invisible. Like any good Christian, I remained in the crowd. I prayed. I sang. I received communion. But deep inside, something was hurting. One Sunday after Mass, I tried to approach that family to simply say hello. A sincere hello. A fraternal one. I extended my hand, and I felt the weight of the hand that responded to mine. A heavy hand. A hand that did not truly wish to be there. That gesture pierced my heart. But I spoke to myself inwardly. I said, "This is only an experience. It is temporary. It will pass." I did not want to nurture bitterness. I did not want to judge. I did not want to complain. I carried it in silence. Weeks passed. Months as well. After 2 months, something had changed. I was now able to celebrate Mass in English. I could communicate. I could understand and be understood. Then came a particular Sunday. A Sunday unlike any other. That day, instead of remaining among the congregation, I went up to the altar to concelebrate the Mass. From the altar, I saw the faces. And I saw that family. Their eyes met mine. I could read a silent question in their eyes. "Isn't he the man who always sat next to us?" Yes. It was indeed me. At the end of the Mass, everything changed. The same people came toward me. Wide smiles, warm words, enthusiasm, attentive greetings, a sudden transformation. And at that moment, my heart tightened. Not with anger, not with resentment, but with a deep sadness. I asked myself an essential question: why do we approach others? Is it because they are created in the image of God? Or because of their title? Their role? What they represent to us? That attitude was not truly Christian. Christ never asked us to recognize titles. He asked us to recognize faces. We are called to live in gratitude and fraternity, to welcome the other as they are. Before they do anything, before they become anything, the Lord in His dwelling welcomes us as we are, with our poverty, our limits, our awkwardness. Why then do we find it so difficult to accept one another? This experience marked me deeply. It reaffirmed within me an essential truth: human dignity never depends on the language we speak, the color of our skin, the country we come from, nor even the role we hold. Every human being deserves respect before any social recognition. It was a great joy for me to share this sacred story with you. I believe deeply that it can help us to give importance to every person, not by linguistic or racial belonging, but by respect for human dignity. For yes, every human being is a surprise. And some surprises have no name. But they teach us how to love better.